Hello and welcome. This is a special production of the NTN. My name is Jessy Leonce. Today we have gathered coming to you live from our studios for the launch of the parenting program being undertaken by the Youth Empowerment Project, that is YEP, in collaboration with the Division of Human Services. We do have quite a few officials in the studio at this time. Before we welcome them all, we want to stand everyone for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you for that. Ode to country, now ode to countrymen. We'd like to welcome everyone today. We hope those who've been pinned on are not too disheveled. But we'd like to welcome you, as I said, to the launch of the parenting program being undertaken by the Youth Empowerment Project in collaboration with the Division of Human Services. And joining us for this momentous occasion is the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Equity, Social Justice, Local Government and Empowerment, Velda Joseph. We also have the Director at the Division of Human Services, Beverly-Ann Poyotte. Joining us via Zoom today, we have Mr. Elbert Ellis. He is the representative for the Caribbean Development Bank. We also have in studio with us Parenting Facillitator Lydia Leon and also Mr. Stephen Edward, and he will deliver the welcome at this time.
With protocol being established, I would like to welcome every one of you for being present with us today, those online and those in studio, to the launch of this parenting program under the theme Empowering Families to Enrich Lives. This program is fully supported by the government of St. Lucia, and it will be executed through the Youth Empowerment Project, YEP, in collaboration with the Division of Human Services. Having this timely program is geared towards providing participants with the appropriate knowledge, the skills required in raising children, especially in today's world. This program will teach parents the appropriate ways of disciplining a child by teaching them alternatives to corporal punishment. It will also teach them how to develop a strong and secure bond among them, and as well as how to effectively communicate with their children. Additionally, the program will help parents show empathy, concern, and love towards their children. It will also help them develop the use of positive parenting style to promote discipline and to ensure that the children develop into a well-mannered child. Finally, it will encourage parents to adequately support their children by nurturing their talents and their abilities, and by building on their strengths and to empower the children. Once again, I would like to welcome everyone to this launch of this parenting program. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Edward. And silly of me to not acknowledge the officials at the YEP office who are also here. We have Joanne. Good afternoon to you as well. At this point in time, we just want to let you know that we are coming to you live with the launch of the parenting program being undertaken by the Youth Empowerment Project in collaboration with the Division of Human Services. And as you heard from Mr. Edwards, this parenting program is hoped to go a long way in responding contributing to the overall cause of the YEP. It has been recognized from the officials that many young persons, they are finding themselves in conflict with the law or exhibiting behaviors that, we don't expect them to have. There tended to be issues with parenting in terms of either lack of supervision or absent parents or lack of ability to parent properly. Now, YEP has reached out to the Division of Human Services asking for assistance in strategizing how to implement this within the various communities. And here you have it. We're here today. At this point in time, I want to call upon Miss Beverly-Ann Poyotte. She is the director at the Division of Human Services to speak a bit about, give us an overview of this project. Ms. Poyotte?
Thank you. Thank you very much, Jessy. Good afternoon to everybody who is tuned in today. The parenting program was initially conceptualized sometime in October 2020 when the Youth Empowerment Program Director, Coordinator, reached out to us at the Division of Human Services. And we actually welcomed this opportunity because this is something that we at the division have been wanting to do for a very long time. And so with the assistance of the Youth Empowerment Project, we embarked upon putting this program together. We already had some resources in terms of our manuals, and so it was a matter of just getting this program off the ground. As with anything else, COVID-19 was around, and so we had various protocols to deal with, and we had an increase in our numbers. And so we hit a stumbling block. But that did not deter us from moving forward. Instead, we used that time to put all of our modules together to ensure that we had adequate resources, and for our facilitators, who are staff at the Division of Human Services, to engross themselves in the material that will be presented to our parents. The Youth Empowerment Program, their mandate is to work within communities, for communities within the Castries region. But we also thought that we at the division had some of our clients who we believed could benefit from that, and so we extended our reach. While we are still working within the Castries Basin, we recognize and we are going to use this initiative as sort of a pilot project, because what we would like to do is to extend this program not just to our parents who are within the Castries Basin, but also throughout the country. So we would like to make it a national parenting program, and not just national. Our intention is also to have it on a more regular basis, if not round the clock. The team at DHS, at the Division of Human Services, has worked tirelessly, as I indicated earlier, to put the various modules together. Mr. Edward, in his opening remarks, gave you some idea as to the kinds of topics that will be touched upon, and I dare say when Ms. Leonce speaks, she might also give you some additional indication as to what it is, what are the kinds of topics, what are the areas that are going to be covered by our parents. And these areas were not just pulled out of a hat. These are areas that we recognize through our work with the parents, areas that we recognize that they need some assistance with, and also areas that the parents themselves indicated to us that they would like some assistance with. We are hoping that this parenting program will not just touch the lives of the parents who are part of the program, but of course will be extended to their children, and to other persons within their families. And that is the whole idea, that whatever is taught, they will go home and they would implement. And that is the only way that this program is actually going to be successful, if what is taught and what is discussed is implemented. So that is the basic overview. We will be operating out of 2 venues, Wilton's Yard and the Castries City Council. So our parents will be converging on those 2 venues once a week for the next 3 weeks. And we have a parent in studio, just speaking with her and a few others a little earlier. We know that the parents are excited to commence this program, and so are we to be able to deliver it to them. So that, Ms. Leonce, is the brief overview of the parenting program.
Thank you very much, Ms. Poyotte. And at this time, I would now like to welcome the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Equity, Social Justice, Local Government and Empowerment, Ms. Velda Joseph. Good day.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Jessy. I will adopt the protocol that you have established, but permit me to specifically recognize Mr. Elbert Ellis, the social analyst at the Caribbean Development Bank. As we know, the bank is a critical partner in the implementation of YEP, and by extension, this initiative. So welcome, Mr. Ellis. Thank you for being able to join us this afternoon. I also want to recognize our online audience and to say welcome to you as well. It gives me great pleasure to join all of you here in studio, as well as our online friends and colleagues, for the launch of this parenting program, a collaborative venture between two entities of the Ministry of Equity, Social Justice, Local Government and Empowerment. That is the Youth Empowerment Project, YEP, and the Division of Human Services. In my view, this intervention is timely, given our current context, and as part of the ministry charged with the provision of social assistance and support to individuals and households, I am excited about the prospects of this program. I am excited about its usefulness, its value, and perhaps more importantly, its potential impacts. I therefore wish to commend the staff of the Division of Human Services and YEP for planning and organizing this initiative, which will commence on Wednesday, May 5th, 2021. Thank you also to the Caribbean Development Bank for the assistance and support provided for the implementation of this program. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we will all agree that parenting is a lifelong journey, a journey of trial and error, and continuous learning and growing together with our children. It is not an easy journey, and it is one which places tremendous responsibility on us as parents. However, it is a journey which can be very pleasant and very rewarding if we travel together, helping one another as necessary. I want to assure you that this parenting program is just that. It is one designed to help each other as we grow and as we venture into the future. Ladies and gentlemen, as the ministry continues to develop social assistance programs in keeping with its mandate, I also want to assure you of our focus and efforts in not only meeting the physical needs of families and individuals, but also addressing the psychosocial and other needs as identified. Further, we remain committed to building strong families and enhancing social resilience in the interest of the development of St. Lucia. As I conclude, it is my hope that this parenting program proves useful to all participants and that we will see many more such initiatives in the future. I listened to Director, and I am looking forward to those additional initiatives around the island as this becomes a national endeavor. I am heartened by the interest shown by individuals as it signals an intention to be better parents, contributing to the holistic development of our children. I encourage all of you to participate actively, sharing your thoughts and experiences as you go through the program. I also implore you to put what you've learned into practice and share with others towards general improvement of societal relations overall. Let us continue to empower ourselves to enrich our lives and that of others. I wish you all a wonderful journey. Thank you, and God bless all of you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Joseph. And as you heard, the project will begin in a pilot phase May 5th, 2021, as the Director for Human Services indicated. Also, it will begin at 2 points, Wilton's Yard and the Castries City Council, with weekly engagements for parents. And this is just a part of the effort of the YEP. That is the Youth Empowerment Project. The Youth Empowerment Project itself is also being piloted via a multifaceted approach in the constituency of Central Castries and consists of several programs, including Integrated Court Diversion Program, the Integrated Community-Based Transformation Program, Employability Enhancement Initiatives, and, of course, the Parenting Program, the reason we are here today. This initiative overall, YEP, is being bankrolled, financed by the Caribbean Development Bank to the tune of US $4,762 million. And here to speak to us, well, over the air via Zoom, to speak to us from the Caribbean Development Bank is the representative, Mr. Elbert Ellis. Good day, Mr. Ellis. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. I want to join with other speakers who came before and recognizing the protocol as established by you. But I particularly want to recognize PS Velda Joseph for the Ministry of Equity, Social Justice, Local Government and Empowerment, along with the project coordinator, Ms. Joanne Husbands and her team, and the parents in studio and those following the live stream on the internet. Good afternoon. I bring you greetings from the President and staff of the Caribbean Development Bank, CDB. On this occasion, the launch of this very important parenting program, which is a component of a citizen security intervention, jointly financed by the CDB and implemented through the Ministry of Equity, Social Justice, Local Government and Empowerment. CDB recognizes the range of social factors affecting children, youth and their families that may retard them from reaching their true development potential. In fact, the situation analysis that was undertaken to inform the design of this Youth Empowerment Project highlighted a number of challenges that hindered the appropriate socialization of children from the early stages of their lives through the challenging adolescent years, when they are usually keen to establish their sense of self and push the established boundaries of authority in the home, school, community, and wider society. It is very clear that parenting skills are absolutely critical in positively guiding children who are under the care and protection of the household to ensure that they grow into productive citizens with a sense of civic responsibility and duty of care for others. Evidence from across the region, including St. Lucia, confirms the growing number of single-parent households, the majority of which are female-headed. In many instances, the absence of the father or significant male figure in the household contributes to severe economic hardship and increased burden of care on the mother in providing parental supervision. This has negatively impacted family bonding, interpersonal relationships, school attendance, and performance, and in some instances led to antisocial behaviors, with many youth, particularly young men, coming into contact with the law. This parenting program will provide a number of benefits, including but not limited to being a source of support for all parents, guardians, and caregivers. It will provide the opportunity to share parenting experiences, develop a greater understanding of child development, build positive relationships, and learn skills to deal with challenging behavior, which is very commonplace in our contemporary societies. In keeping with current good practice, the elements of this parenting program are intended to include opportunities to tailor this intervention to the needs of both parents and children, provide an integrative and interagency collaborative support for parents and children. It is expected that during the implementation of the program, parents will be provided with support and information that helps them become more capable and competent parents. In order to reach this goal, it is necessary that program facilitators use practices that are family-centered, and focus on capacity building. Interventions must also be flexible, they must be responsive, and they must provide for sharing information with families within the program to ensure that they are able to make informed decisions and provide more options and choice in parenting outcomes. CDB is sure that this parenting program can deliver positive effects on both parenting behaviors and the social and emotional development of children and who are targeted by this intervention. Capacity building practices that form the basis of the interaction between the program facilitators and families will ensure enhancements of parents' capabilities, which in turn will provide the competence and confidence necessary for them to interact with and promote the social and emotional development of their children. This range of support is vital in assisting the nation's children and young adults to travel on the path to self-actualization and in so doing become the best they can be to the benefit of themselves, their families, community, and the wider society. CDB looks forward to continuing its support to the implementation of this intervention and others that will be launched in due course to contribute to St. Lucia's socioeconomic and human development objectives. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ellis, for that, for those brief remarks there on the sentiment of the Caribbean Development Bank. We now move on in our program to hear from Lydia Leon, and she is from the facilitator team that will be guiding the program once it starts with the parents. She is, as they call it, a parenting facilitator. Ms. Leon?
Please allow me to adopt protocol already established. A pleasant good afternoon to all our parents and viewers. Thank you for taking time out of a busy Monday afternoon for being here with us. As we launch this remarkable milestone between the Youth Empowerment Program and the Division of Human Services. As family case workers, we come across many clients or parents who need the assistance of the division because their children are struggling with many challenges, including behavioral issues, low self-esteem, absconding from home, just to name a few. The most single important investment you have as a parent is your child. Everything that you say and do affects your child in a positive or a negative way. It is funny how we could buy 4 phones, 4 of the same phones, and have the same manual, yet we have 4 children, same parent, and they are all unique and different. Because of this, each child has or needs different parenting style. The same one may not apply to every child. The parenting classes here today will benefit you and your family in many ways, including improving your interactions with your child, increasing positive parenting practice such as positive language, planned discipline, and family routine. Family is the most important institution in our family today, in our society today. This initiative undertaken here today is one which assists you as a parent to better understand the gift that you have been entrusted with. During the course of this program, we, the facilitators, will be engaging you in topics such as understanding the developmental stages of a child. This will help you to understand better and how to deal with the changes in your child. We will also be dealing with subjects such as raising and investing in your child. No other investment is as important as your child. Not a car, not a house, not your savings account. Nothing is more important than your child. We are elated to be working with you. We know that you could have opted out of this program. However, you have signed up. And the mere fact that you have signed up and you have tuned in today shows us that you are committed and willing to do whatever it takes to ensure that you protect, love, and care for your child. We look forward to joining hands as we learn and share with each other. Most importantly, we look forward to helping each other improve on the lives of our children. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Leon, for that. And we do wish you all the best in terms of engaging the parents and leading to ultimately the successful rollout of the program. At this point in time, we want to have the vote of thanks. The vote of thanks will be... Yeah, so we have Ms. Lydia Leon coming again to give the vote of thanks. You see, you're already tasked with so much so far.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the Division of Human Services and the YEP program, we would like to take this opportunity to thank you so very much for staying tuned with us. Most importantly, we'd like to thank our sponsor, the Caribbean Development Bank. Without you, it would not have been possible. We would like to thank our parents. Without you parents, this program here today would not have been possible. We know that you are very busy, but you are here today and we thank you. We would like to thank all those who have tuned in with us and who remained with us throughout this program. Thank you so very much. Parents, I look forward to meeting you. We look forward to meeting you, and we know that we'll have a good time and we will learn a lot from each other. Again, thank you everybody, and do have a good afternoon.
I think we should clap for Give that lady a raise. Well, we've come to the end of the launch of the parenting program under the Youth Empowerment Project, and we do wish all the players in this all the very best, most specifically the kids, the parents who are hoping to come out of this better equipped in terms of dealing with their kids and not letting the environment that they're in having an overwhelming effect on them. I'd like to thank you so much. I'd like to thank everyone here, Director from Human Services, the PS, thank you so much for being here, and also to Mr. Ellis from the CDB. We thank you so much for joining us from your organization, being able to finance this, for which it would not be possible had you not stepped in. So thank you very much for that. We've come to the end of the program. We invite you to keep safe. We hope you keep safe. We invite you to stay tuned to NTN for additional programming. My name is Jessy Leonce, signing off for now. Goodbye. Cheers. Thank you. Mr. Ellis.
Hi, hello.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much. I'll leave now.
Okay, ciao.
Thank you. Take good care.
You as
Bye.
well.